So today we're going to be going over the different books that I recommend for personal financial growth and also personal growth. Hello fellow wealth builders, and welcome back to the TruFinancials channel. My name of course is Dennis, and as I just mentioned, today we're going to be talking about some of the books I do recommend. But really quick though, if you are new to this channel, I do like to talk a lot about personal finance, investing, and retirement to help build your wealth, so definitely consider subscribing today. And don't forget to hit that little bell icon to get notifications when new videos do come up. And before we get started, I do want to mention that I do have all the links in the description down below. So if you wanted to check them out, I do have them on through the Amazon links. So the first book I want to mention is going to be the Dave Ramsey Total Money Makeover. And this book I actually read many years ago, but it was such a great book. It had a lot of stories that actually entailed what people did to get out of debt, similar to what you hear on his radio show, but with a little bit more detail. And then also he really shines a light on why what you do is so important when it comes to your personal finances, and essentially how you can help build your own wealth with your family. This book, like I mentioned, I read a long time ago, but it definitely changed a lot for me. It let me see that there's a lot of people out there that have different stories, and if you're somebody that's trying to get out of debt, these stories can really help you, because what happens is one story might not pertain to you, but another one can definitely hit home. It could be very similar. They can have a similar issue when it comes to struggles, and you can really understand someone else's situation so that it can help you get out of those situations, because then you can say, hey, someone else did it, why can't I? So, again, you can hear those stories online through their channel, but I believe that reading this book is going to give you a lot more insight, not on just the stories, but also just the way that you should be taking the steps to getting financially free. All right, so the next one is going to be the only physical book that I have. All the rest of them are digital, but this one right over here is going to be The Millionaire Next Door. And this one is such a great book, because what it really does, it shows that a lot of the millionaires aren't who we really think they are. So when you look at the news and you hear stories about all these millionaires doing these crazy things, living these lavish lifestyles, that's not the case for the typical millionaire. And so what this book really does is it kind of shows the type of personality, the type of traits that someone that does get to that $1 million net worth really have. And so it's not going to be those one-offs that we typically end up seeing online or on the news. These are going to be real, true people, and the types of personalities that they have to help get to the point where they obviously got to over $1 million in their net worth. And for retirement, the one I do highly recommend is Retired Inspired by Chris Hogan. This one is a great book if you are interested in learning more about retirement. I'm a big fan of retirement, so I loved his book. I got to see one of his speeches during the SMART conferences, and it was a great speech. The book really does help out and just kind of understand that retirement isn't really an age. It's more of a number, and more of how you can live a life so comfortable that you don't really have to worry. I mean, think about if you were making great money and doing something that you love, and so you don't really have to worry about the actual age of retirement, because you don't have to worry about that because you're good with the numbers that you have. And obviously, if you've watched this channel, you do know that I'm a big fan of retirement, so I definitely loved reading through his book, and it was a great time. So when it comes to personal motivation, I'm reading Crush It right now. So this book has actually inspired me, because I do watch a lot of Gary Vaynerchuk on YouTube, and then also follow him for the last couple of years. So it really got me excited to go through his book, and it really has a lot of passion in there. It really has you getting very excited to be able to do things and get to where you want to be in life. So if you haven't already seen him or know of him, definitely check him out. He really is a great motivator when it comes to getting things done, because he always says, work long term and then think of the future as well, because if you work hard now, later in life, you'll have things a lot easier for you. And then as far as investing, if you are interested in that, I do have a book that I've read a long time ago called The Intelligent Investor. Now, this book is a little different. It is not about a get rich quick. It's not about little skills that you can learn to try to get a lot of money when it comes to investing in the stock market. But this is more of like the tried and true, the things that stay the same regardless of time. There are a lot of references to things in the past because it is an older book, but the principles in the book are what actually make it very important, because it is still, again, tried and true to this day when it comes to being able to put your money in different companies and different stocks. And so if you are interested in learning more about the stock market and investing, this is one that I would recommend. It's a little bit different than the other books, but it is going to be something that can help continue to grow that wealth and really exponentially increase your net worth as well. And as I mentioned earlier in the beginning of this video, I do have links to all of these books in the description box down below, so don't forget to check those out. So let me know in the comment section down below if you've personally read any of these books and what your thoughts are on them. And then also to, as always, put your recommendations down if you have other books that you've read that are really helpful when it comes to your personal finance and your growth as well. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and also share this video out with other friends and family members. Alrighty, thank you so much, fellow wealth builders, for watching. And then if you are not already subscribed, do not forget to hit that subscribe button. And thank you all so much for watching. And then for those that stuck around, I do have some additional videos here for you. This top one is going to be one of my more recent videos. This one down here is going to be one that YouTube recommends just specially for you. So thank you guys for sticking around and have a great day.